what's your experience, and then why you're running for office, what really motivates you to put yourself out there with the community. So we're going to start out with the candidates for judge. I'll say a couple things about each of them. I actually know every single one of these judge candidates very, very well. All of them are exceptional choices and really pillars of the community and what they do every day. So we're going to start off with Ms. Deborah Shaw.
Thank you. Good evening. Thank you for the opportunity to come and speak with you. My name is Deborah Shaw. I was born and raised in Lawrence County. I currently live in Shenango Township. Excuse me, I even met her before. Currently live in Shenango Township. My parents recently moved to Shenango Township also when I was there. I usually bring them with me on the campaign trail. However, tonight I left them at home and I brought my sister Terry here, who lives here. She also lives in Shenango Township with her husband and her nephew, or my nephew, her son, AJ. I have an older brother, Brian, who and his wife live in Coleman, Ohio, with two nieces. They're both in college right now. My brother currently works in the state of Pennsylvania for EMSI. And here in a couple months, he will be becoming the executive director of ESMI for the state of Pennsylvania. He worked here in Lawrence County for many years. He was the operations manager for the business. I graduated from Laurel High School, went to Westminster College, and now Maryland University. I go to law practice, mainly family law. I do a lot of family law. That's where my passion is at. I currently serve as the divorce hearing officer. I've been doing that for about 9 years now. So I hear divorce cases, I conduct hearings, I make decisions, and I render a report regarding equitable distribution and settlement. I also am currently the custody conference officer. So I hear custody cases. The cases start with me with a conference. Try to see if we can reach an agreement, and if not, do we need services? Do we need to send it for a trial to the judge? Sometimes they come back before me. Sometimes it goes right to the judge for the pre-trial or trial. For about 20 years, I served as an attorney for delinquency and dependency cases. The delinquency cases, I would represent juveniles when they were charged with criminal charges. And the dependency is when children's services would remove a child from the home. I would represent mom, dad, when the child was guardian ad litem, or as my attorney for the child, depending on what the case necessitated. And I did that for several years. So I'm very well versed with our dependency laws, also the family, the divorce and custody. I was reminded when I announced that I was running for judge, several people came to me and said, well, I remember when we were little and we were this high, and you came and said, you're going to be judge one day. So I think it started as very young. My neighbor did tell me I said I was going to be president of the United States. But over the years, just my work and what I've done, I just have such a passion for it and serving the community and children. I want to get family law. I want to be able to make sure litigants get to be heard regarding those issues and in all aspects of the law. I want to make sure that they are heard, that their cases are heard in a timely manner, and that also that we render those decisions in a timely manner. So if I am elected, those are going to be my goals moving forward. I do thank you for the opportunity to speak here tonight, and I do have a website, shopforjudge.com. If you have any questions, reach out to us there, and we will get back to you. So thank you.
Thanks, Deb. And I know you did some great work when we were going through some different things with adoption of our kids. So thank you additionally for your work with that. Next is Mr. Brad Olson. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Ellwood City, for hosting this event. I think this is a fantastic event to allow us candidates the opportunity to get out there and introduce ourselves and show you who we are as people and as attorneys in our profession. So, by way of background, I was born and raised in the city of Newcastle. My parents continue to reside in Shannon Township. I had a sister But I graduated from Newcastle High School in 1994. And upon graduation from high school, I went to Slippery Rock University out of high school. And I certainly wasn't ready for the college life yet. Immaturity had more guidance than education at that point in time. So in 1998, my father came up to me and said, you know, I don't know what your future holds, but one thing I know for certain is you are not going back to Slippery Rock University. And so he gave me a decision. You can go to work, or you can join the armed forces. And it was at that time that I enlisted in the United States Air Force. I served in the Air Force for a period of 5 years. While I was in the Air Force, I completed my undergraduate degree from the University of Maryland. My first duty station was at Pope Air Force Base in North Carolina, and I worked on C-130s. Those are the aircraft that are designed to transport the 82nd Airborne. I was an avionics technician. After a year, I was changed duty stations, and I was stationed in Okinawa, Japan, for a period of 3 years where I worked on H-60s. Most people know them as Black Hawks. In the Air Force, they were Pave Hawks. And we did search and rescue missions out of our squadron. So what that was designed to do was, in the event a soldier got injured in the field, our pararescuemen would go out and they would bring them to safety and provide them with medical treatment. In 2002, I actually deployed for Operation Enduring Freedom, and I was sent to the southern Philippines in support of that war. While I was there, I actually began studying for my LSAT exams. And when I came back from the deployment, I actually flew back to the United States. I went back to Slippery Rock University, and I took my LSATs, and I was successful in my score that allowed me to go on to law school. In 2003, I was actually awarded a non-commissioned officer of the Quarter Award for my community service and my service in my squadron itself. And then I actually got out shortly after that award was given. In 2006, I graduated from Case Western Reserve University with my law degree. And my very first job was working for Judge Cox as his law clerk. In that position, I was responsible to assist the judge in performing research and helping him draft opinions, and basically whatever the judge had in his courtroom, I was his assistant in resolving those matters. In 2007, I went out into the private practice, and I actually began my career here at Ellwood City, and I worked for Attorney Gene Daimio. I worked with him until 2019, and then I opened up my own practice in 2019 in the city of Newcastle. I am licensed to practice law in both Pennsylvania and Ohio, and I've performed several jury trials in multiple areas of the law. And that's really the reason that I am looking to run, and that's my motivation, is I believe I bring a lot of experience in every aspect of the law. So I've done criminal jury trials, I've done civil trials, I've done family law trials, I've represented juveniles, so I'm familiar with the court system. So I believe